Shall I start? Yes. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everyone. I am Venkat from cashewinformation.com. It is my pleasure to welcome you all to this important session, the fourth edition of the 2026 Trade Talk series, proudly organized by cashewinformation.com. Today, we will be focusing on the 2026 Guinea Bissau Cashew season. We are honored to have with, with us two distinguished guests who bring valuable insights and on-the-ground expertise to this discussion. We know the importance of Guinea Bissau cashew season, considering what we have seen in the West African season so far. Without any further delay, let me introduce our first speaker, Mr. Antonio Jose Mota. Is a senior consultant and manager of AGUA, BOESRL, and Cashew Hall LTDA. We are pleased to welcome Mr. Antonio Jose Mota, a seasoned expert in the global cashew industry with over 40 years of experience. A Portuguese national based in Guinea-Bissau, he currently heads AGUA, BOESRL, and Cashew Hall LTDA, where he focuses on R&D in cashew processing technologies and sustainable energy from byproducts. He also teaches probability and statistics at Amilcar Cabral University. Mr. Mota has led some of the world's most advanced cashew processing operations and has advised global institutions such as CDE/BEI with a mechanical engineering degree from the University of Porto and further specialization in business management and environmental protection. He brings unmatched technical insight into African, Indian, Vietnamese, and Brazilian cashew industries. The other speaker is Mr. Pradeep. He is from Hero Impacts TRB. Let me introduce him once Mr. Antonio's speech is over. Over to Mr. Antonio Mota. Is Mr. Antonio Mota is there? Are you able to hear
Yes.
you, sir?
Yes, yes.
Sir. Yes, sir. You can proceed, sir.
Okay. Bom dia.
The camera, so your face is not clearly visible.
Bom dia. Em primeiro lugar, vou falar em português. Conforme o senhor acabou de dizer, tenho grande experiência da Guiné-Bissau e vou fazer uma pequena apresentação da Guiné-Bissau e da sua situação atual. Começamos pela localização da Guiné-Bissau, que é um país localizado na África Ocidental. Por sua vez, é também o maior produtor per capita do mundo de castanha de caju. Já produz e exporta castanha de caju.
Sir,
please.
Sir, excuse
Yes.
me, sorry to interrupt. Sir, your face is not visible properly. Please arrange your screen properly and your face is not visible. Camera you need to adjust. Then only it will be. So you need to adjust your camera. Your face is not visible clearly. Only half of your face is visible. Please adjust your camera.
This camera. Okay. Is
okay? Yes, little bit further.
Okay.
Now it is okay, sir.
Good.
Thank you.
Conforme estava a dizer, portanto, isto é uma localização da Guiné-Bissau. Por sua vez, em relação à campanha de comercialização de castanha de caju deste ano, direi o seguinte: a abertura oficial foi feita no dia 10 de março de 2026, portanto, deste ano. o governo fixou o preço mínimo ao produtor em 410 francos por quilo de castanha bruta. Por sua vez, fixou também o preço mínimo em Bissau, balança, que é assim conhecido, que foi fixado em 478 francos CFA por quilo. Para efeitos de exportação da castanha de caju in natura, a base tributária que foi definida e fixada foi de $1.050 por tonelada métrica de castanha de caju. Por sua vez, a estimativa para a produção total desta nova campanha deverá situar-se entre as 250 mil e 270 mil toneladas de castanha de caju. Também foram as Forças Armadas, as Forças de Segurança de Fronteira, foram recomendado que tivessem muito cuidado e não deixassem sair a castanha pelas fronteiras, nomeadamente para a Guiné-Bissau, para o Senegal e para a Guiné-Conakry. Em termos de situação atual da campanha, a campanha, como disse, foi aberta em março, mas só agora, no princípio de maio, é que começaram a chegar caminhões carregados com castanha a Bissau, destinada às empresas exportadoras instaladas também em Bissau. Esta situação deve-se fundamentalmente ao atraso de desenvolvimento do fruto na árvore, que, segundo os técnicos, está atrasado cerca de 3 semanas. Preços atualmente praticados, isto é muito importante. Os preços médios à porta do produtor, atualmente praticados nas várias regiões do país, produtoras, têm-se mantido entre os 450 e 500 francos, dependendo um pouco do isolamento da zona. Isto está bastante acima do preço mínimo fixado pelo governo. Portanto, é uma situação positiva. Em Bissau, na balança, como é assim conhecido, o preço médio praticado na semana passada foi de 605 francos CFAs por quilo, também bastante acima do definido pelo governo, que tinha sido 478 francos. Portanto, a atividade económica tem sido positiva, está a aumentar de intensidade e este mês de maio, de facto, deve entrar muita castanha em Bissau. Em breve teremos dados sobre isso. Em relação à qualidade da castanha, como se sabe, a qualidade da castanha da Guiné-Bissau é sempre boa e continua a ser boa na campanha deste ano. O autotorno médio anda registado, atualmente anda acima dos 52 libras, o que indica ser uma excelente castanha. Portanto, terá um excelente rendimento em amêndoa de caju. Por sua vez, o tamanho médio da castanha também aumentou. Tem sido uma agradável surpresa, pois tem andado à volta das 195 até 200 toneladas, quando normalmente era superior a 210 unidades por quilo. E agora está abaixo das 200 unidades por quilo, o que também é muito positivo. Em termos de exportação, as exportações ainda não começaram. Prevê-se que só no final deste mês de maio se faça a primeira exportação e, como preço indicativo, FOB Bissau, prevê-se que seja superior a $1.500 por tonelada métrica de castanha de caju, dependendo muito. Este valor poderá depender, neste momento, muito dos fretes, dado que, devido à situação que se passa no Médio Oriente. Considerações finais. À semelhança de outros países localizados na África Ocidental e produtores de castanha de caju, a Guiné-Bissau começa a despertar para a necessidade de processar localmente a sua excelente castanha. Assim, foi elaborado um plano estratégico para o desenvolvimento industrial do caju por 9 especialistas, nacionais e estrangeiros, no qual eu estou incluído, que durou cerca de um ano na sua preparação e que deverá ser presente a Conselho de Ministros na próxima semana. Em resumo, em português, era esta a apresentação que eu queria fazer sobre a campanha de caju na Guiné-Bissau. Não sei se pretende que faça também a apresentação em inglês. Mas em relação ao que se passou na campanha, é isto que eu tenho a dizer neste momento. Estou aberto a qualquer questão que me queiram colocar. Aguardo suas orientações, Mr. Ventak.
Yes,
Please,
sir. Shall I
why
translate us in English?
is possible make in English?
Yes, I will do that once.
Is good? Is necessary? Okay?
Yes, sir.
Ok. Guiné-Bissau, Cashew marca campanha 2026. Localization. Guinea-Bissau is the country in West Africa. It's the world largest. It's the world. Is good. Is the momento. Please. Oh, campanha. Ok. The official open of the cashew nut marking campaign as declared by the government of Guinea-Bissau on March 10, 2026. Minimum prices set by the government. The minimum price to the producer was about 410 francs CFA barra kilo of raw cashew nut. The price in Bissau, balança, bridge, was set 478 francs CFA barra kilo. For the purpose of the exporting raw cashew nut, the tax base is very important as set at 1050 US dollars barra tons, US dollars tons. The estimate for the total production this year is about 205, 270 tons, 1,000 tons in this year. Forces Security is very attentive to possible outflow of raw cashew nut across the borders. Okay? The situation atual of campaign. The campaign is start in March, but actually is start very intensive. Okay. The current prices is very important. The price of the producer, the door of producer is about 450 and 500 francs CFA kilo. It's depend of the region. Is more isolated or more rápido. In Bissau, balance the price about 605 francs CFA kilo is very big. The price is good price. The exportation is not yet start. I think is start in the final of this month. Okay. The government want work to make the processing the raw cashew nut in Bissau. In Bissau is very important. In quality is very good. The Dr. Thorn is about 52. Is very good, or more. And the Anota Cont is about 195 until 200 units by kilo. The raw cashew nut is very good. It's normal in Guinea-Bissau is about 210 units per kilo. Okay, is the situation. Exportation is the final of the mês. I think in the moment the price is FOB is very important. Bissau is about 1,500 US dollars by metric ton. It depends the freight. The freight is not constant. Is very much. Is the problem. Consideração final the governo like to prepare one strategy plan for the industrial development in Bissau. Is plano is concluído and the governo in the next week go to approve this plan. Is in moment is about the campaign of this year. Okay.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Mr. Antonio. Please wait with us for the Q&A session. Now I move on to the next speaker, Mr. Pradeep. Mr. Pradeep is from Hero Impacts, a sister concern of Delta Star. He is one of the earliest and most established agriculture commodity companies with operations spanning across 9 regions in Africa. As a trusted name in the sector, Hero Impacts specializes in the sourcing and global trade of cashew, sesame, timber, and soybean. Their strength lies in their robust infrastructure comprising dedicated warehouses, drying yards, and logistic facilities in key sourcing regions. With a strong legacy and a forward-looking approach, Hero Impacts continues to play a pivotal role in connecting African produce to the world. Over to Mr. Pradeep, who will speak about the state of the shipment scenario in Guinea-Bissau. Over to Mr. Pradeep.
Thank you, sir. Good morning from Bissau. So right now, yeah. So hello, I'm audible.
Yes, audible.
Okay. Hi, sir. So myself, Pradeep, I'm representing Euro Impacts and Delta Star. So we are present in most of the West African countries doing multiple commodities. So today I'm here to speak more on Guinea-Bissau and the neighbor regions. Sir, would you mind sharing the slide?
Yes, we will do the same. Just a minute.
Yeah. Okay. So today I will be speaking more on Guinea-Bissau and little bit on the neighboring regions as well. So main Guinea-Bissau, definitely I see it as the last hope of RCN season of 2026 in West Africa. Main regions cover Guinea-Bissau, Gambia, Senegal, and Guinea-Conakry, as we all know. And my perception for 2026 is crop is delayed rather than it is shortage. There is short, but not to the levels people are saying. That is our perspective. Healthy crop conditions across major regions, and we see an estimated crop potential of around 450,000 tons this year in these four regions. Stable market expected despite global pressure and delayed arrivals, unless there is some change locally. Guinea-Bissau remains a key driver in the region of West Africa. And slide 2. Yeah, Guinea-Bissau, it's a strategic role in West African cashew trade. So why Guinea-Bissau matters is Guinea-Bissau produce around 250 to 300,000 tons annually. It is a strong dependence of Indian and Vietnam processors due to its quality and kernel output. And again, strategic export season timing. This is the last region in West Africa. Also, together with Gambia, Senegal, and Guinea Conakry, this will be the last regions in West Africa to get raw cashew nuts. And market rumors versus ground reality. So there is early rumors saying there is an acute shortage of crop. Slow arrivals created uncertainty. Buyers became cautious. But actual field observation after acute after we have traveled across these regions rigorously, and our field observation is healthy flowering is there initially, and we don't know after. But right now there is healthy flowering, nut maturing is normal, harvesting already started in some regions, crop development is steadily progressing. So I still believe crop is late, not very short. There can be shortage, but that will not make the market volatile. Regional crop conditions and production outlook. So Gambia, Senegal, and Guinea-Bissau, there is late arrivals. This strong green nut maturing is going on. Main flow expected by mid-May, 15th to 20th. We are expecting strong flow from the villages. Positive quality indicators. The quality so far we have seen from 50 lbs to 55 lbs across the regions. So the quality this time is good. Guinea Conakry have started by mid-April, and good quantity and quality is there in the region. So estimated production we are expecting around 450 to 450,000 we are expecting. Market pricing and commercial balance. The current structure is farm gate prices government have fixed good, but right now the buying prices are more than the farm gate prices. Traders high volatility due to rumors and late arrivals. Processors uncertainty and low kernel movement, and definitely this economic situations that also play a wide role. Expected workable RCN prices we are seeing at the moment is around 1650 to 1750. depending on the quality and the region and the shipment time. So, international trade challenges affecting West Africa right now. As we all know, there is so much of uncertainty, war, fuel prices, operational costs is going high, volatile freight markets, weak kernel demands, especially in China, India, and Middle East, financing uncertainty, pressure on processors' margin, even traders' margin, logistical challenges. So these are major challenges what we are seeing now. Shipping logistics and export challenges, especially in Guinea-Bissau. Higher freight indications compared to neighboring countries. Officially, it is not out, but we are receiving very high freights this year. Delayed vessel schedules affecting shipment planning. Port operational challenges due to peak crop movement. Higher transit time. Bissau is taking around 60 to 90 days of transit time, so that impacts. Increased local road transport cost from the interior regions or to the port. Volatile fuel prices, increasing logistical uncertainty, limited vessel availability. These are the main challenges. And commercial impact, storage cost will go high. If it is a bulk vessel, demurrage cost can go high because of the port congestion. Slower cash rotation and capital lockup. Shipment execution risk during the peak season. So cashew kernel demand and market projection. What we are seeing, the global kernel consumption growth have in major destinations are slow. Buyer remains very price sensitive. So key market challenges what we are seeing is limited upward movement in kernel prices, pressure on processors and traders margin, conservative purchasing pattern, increased competition among processors, and increased raw material costs. Market outlook, what we see is India and Vietnam processors expected to remain less active if the price volatility is there. Stable demand likely if freight conditions improve and the origin prices also improve. Strong crop availability may support continuous trade flow. It will be a delayed season rather than a short season, normally what we see. A balanced kernel demand and controlled RCN prices could create a stable and sustainable market environment for 2026. So the conclusion what we come up with, Guinea-Bissau definitely is leading the last regions of West Africa. Crop is delayed, but not much reduced as so much of rumors are there. It will not impact, like field realities remain positive. West Africa continues as a backbone of global RCN trade. Logistics and shipment execution will define the market success. So 2026 represents resilience, balance, and renewed opportunity, especially for Guinea-Bissau and wider West African cashew industry. Thank you. Sir, I'm open to questions if any.
Yes, yes. Thank you, Mr. Pradeep, for a wonderful presentation. Now I request Mr. John Rao. Please wait for a few minutes. Mr. John Rao is present over there. Is Mr. John Rao is there? Hello.
Hello.
Is Mr. John Rao is there? I think some connectivity problem is there. Okay. Over to the question and answer section. Just a minute, sir. So how much is the total tax in Guinea-Bissau per ton? The question to Mr. Antonio Moto. How much
Yes.
is the total tax in Guinea-Bissau per ton or per kg?
The tax of Guinea-Bissau, what tax?
So overall taxation, ASEAN as well as freight charges, everything together, what is it?
118.5. Sorry to interrupt. It's 118.5 CFR per kg for export of RCN.
CFA per kg. Okay. Thank you,
Yes.
sir. So when is the bulk shipment scheduled? Over to Mr. Pradeep.
So bulk shipments are not yet scheduled due to the late arrivals. Nobody knows how much quantity they can cover.
Okay.
And the price volatility is there, but we expect the prices to stabilize in the coming days because when we see there is a prices are not workable for many.
Okay, okay. Is there any special window for local processing? Because in most of the West African countries, we have seen special window for local processing. Is there any announcement in this regard?
Is it for me or for Mr. Antonio?
So anyway, I think you can answer or Mr. Antonio can
I know.
answer.
To my
Mr.
knowledge, I don't
Antonio,
know.
yes, yes.
Yeah, maybe Mr. Antonio can give better idea.
Mr. Antonio can you hear me, sir? Say any export restriction for initial crop for local processing?
No.
No, 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 no.
I
The
think
process
yes, sir.
in Guinea-Bissau, the process is very small, very small. Is about the quantity to by processing local in Guinea-Bissau is about the 3,000, 4,000 the maximum. Is not as expressive the processing in local. Okay,
Okay, okay.
infelizmente.
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, yes. In
Is
Bisa, the local
very
processing
small, very
capacity
small.
is very small. It's not
Yes.
even 3,000 to 4,000 tons. So the question doesn't arise when compared with other African countries. Yes, sir.
Eh,
Thank you so much, sir. Sir, how is the quality of Guinea-Bissau in the initial stages? Because in West Africa, we have seen the quality was very less when compared with the last year, since the beginning of the season across all the origins. How is the quality in Guinea-Bissau? Is it same versus last year?
Sir, we
the
have we have sorry. No, please.
please, the quality is this year is very good in the raw cashew nut. It's very good. Okay, in by hot turn and by a not cant. The is very good, very good. Is
Yeah, like
dry. Is dry because the rain is not start yet.
So what
Okay.
is the, over to Mr. Pradeep, what is the current quality of Guinea-Bissau crop? Is it
sir, we have
50%?
taken samples across Bissau. The quality
Okay.
ranges from 50 lbs to 55, 56 lbs as well, with a nut count of 170 to 210. Also, we have seen with a moisture level of 10 to 15%. Also, we have seen. So it's basically you have good quality if you have better quality control at the purchase point.
That means when compared to other West African origins, as of now, there
It
is
is
no concern
better.
over the quality of Bissau nuts. Correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So when the exports are likely to come on, sir?
Because as I told you, the crop arrivals, I mean, the RCN is late. So there will be a delay in shipment. Hopefully, it will start by first week of June.
Exports may start by first week of June.
Tentatively, after first week, when everyone gets Alvara, when they have quantity, yes, possibly.
Okay. So this year, Senegal has imposed a export tax of ASEAN 32 CFA per kg. Whether that will impact movement of goods from Guinea to Senegal.
Sorry, I missed your question.
So this year, Senegal has introduced an ASEAN export tax of 32 CFA per kg. Because normally Bissau goods will pass through Senegal also, correct?
Correct.
Whether that amount will get reduced this time or what is your view on that one?
Definitely. See, Senegal is always having a better price because there is no tax was there. But right now, when they have introduced 32 francs, definitely the flow from Bissau to Senegal will reduce. But again, it's all depending on the price. Now the price volatility is very high. The price parity is not there for most of the processors. But everyone, it's basically late arrivals. If you check in Senegal, the arrival is very slow. It is not due to shortage, it is due to the late arrivals. Even in Bissau, it's also the same. Now, if you see today, arrival is quite strong. It's getting stronger every day.
What is the current price going on in Bissau and Senegal?
Senegal, it's going at different quality, 50, 51 lbs. That local region, it is coming around 705, 710. For this border area, they are asking 750, 780. And Bissau prices is between 520 and 525, which we are expecting it to come down.
Bissau port price, what is the price?
520 to 520, sorry, 620 to 625.
That's why I want to know that it was slightly higher.
Sorry, my mistake.
Okay. Just why I got shocked by that one. So I want to know that one. Yes.
Yeah.
So how this year crop size is going to be? Whether it will be similar to that of last year or what is that? Any take on that
It
one?
should be to our see. It is too early to predict, but what we see is we can see so many green cashews on the tree. That means it will take another 7 to 10 days to come. So calculating that, and the flowering is good. Unless otherwise the heat is too much, the flower goes bad. If these conditions are normal, you will have a good crop this year.
How is the weather right now? Is it conducive for the crop to grow further or what is it?
It is good. It is good. There is no rain, and mornings you have the dew, so it is normal. But again, there will be shortage, but not to alarming stages.
Okay. That means you mean for the next 2 to 2.5 months, the crop harvest, the progress harvest may continue, should continue.
Yes, and we don't know when the rain can start. So till the rain comes, the quality remains
Okay.
good. The flow will be normal.
Any idea about Senegal? Because the season was delayed by at least 3 weeks over there. How this could impact the crop?
Yes, Senegal also it is late arrivals. See, it is late arrivals. See, that is the perception. For example, when it is late and the campaign is open early, what they can bring is it's normal. By next
So your audio is somewhat
week, everywhere there will be good
stable.
arrivals.
Not, I think not stable. Some issue is there.
Okay.
Okay. So what about the shipment scenario over there? How is the transit time when compared with last year? Is there any improvement?
No, transit time definitely will take time, even though they offer better transit, it will take time. And the freight indications are like higher than last year. It is not officially, they haven't given, but indication says it is higher than last year.
What was the price last year? So to have an idea, what was the price at the beginning of the
5,400
season?
to 5,800, no, 5,000 you can say for two to Coron or two Indian ports.
Okay,
So this year it will be more. So
it will
we are
be more
expecting the
by how
freight to go
much
more than 210, $220 per metric ton.
per metric ton? Okay, so maybe about 5% higher than
Yes.
last year.
No, actually it is not 5%, it is 15%.
So you have mentioned 200 to 220, no? Out of
Yes.
5,000
So
last
last year
year.
it was 185. Yeah, this year it will be 220,
Okay,
almost $35 increase.
Oh, 35, okay. That means a minimum 15 to 18% increase will be there.
Yeah.
Okay. So this year, see how much crop moved from Bissau to Senegal during last year? Any approximate idea of that?
Last year definitely it should be more than 50,000 to 100,000.
Okay. This year, because of the tax, how much will get reduced?
We don't know. It all depends on the price.
It depends on the price. Okay. I
Yes.
think considering the current West African price, I think here the prices should be around 1700, 1800 for 50 to 53 LBS. Or
This
what
is
is
what the
the plan?
traders are expecting, but the
Okay,
processors are not expecting that because of
okay,
the low kernel demand, especially
okay,
from China and the Middle East. India
okay.
is also consumption have gone down.
India, anyhow, they will buy a lot of bizarre materials. Maybe you'll come to know I think Indian consumption may pick up from normally from May middle or May end onwards. So that
Yeah,
means,
we are expecting everyone will have a better campaign.
yes, definitely. So this year the West African prices were very high, even considering the K over is low. So we have to wait and see how the Bissau price is going to behave because we can't speculate on the price and other things. So right now, even for a 48 LBS, it's above 1500, 1550 in most of the other West African nations. And if you
Mhm.
have 52 LB, 53 LBS, definitely at this point of time, the price could be higher. Let us wait for that demand, how the demand is going to be. How is the demand from Vietnamese and Indian buyers at this point of time?
So Vietnamese, there is no demand coming because they are comfortable working in 1650, 1700 bandwidth due to
Okay.
the less kernel movement to China. So that is another factor. It is all because of the trade war last year. The duty on almonds and pistachio was very high, so they took cashew as an alternative. So this year it came back, so the consumption of cashew in China will come down drastically.
Okay.
And plus Middle East, it is uncertain, and the cost has gone high by 30-40%.
I agree with your views on Middle East, but China, I feel we need to wait for the next 1 or 2 months because normally China will increase their purchases during May, June. And if you consider the first 3 months, their
Mhm.
last 3 years average, if you consider, means it's slightly near the average. Last year was an exceptional thing in terms of
Yeah,
ASEAN production as well as kernel buying from China.
correct.
So I think Middle East I can agree to some extent because of the disturbance of geopolitical tensions. Things may not go be rosy. But as far as China is concerned, certainly we need to wait for at least until May end to get an idea of that one. It may not be
True.
robust like last time, but how
Yeah.
far it is going to be, that we will come to know only by the end of May. Any other questions
True.
from the delegates? Please post it in the chat box. Otherwise, you can raise your hands also. Mr. Jandrav is there? Hello? I think he is traveling in the middle, he has joined. So I don't know how stable his internet connection is. Mr. Jandrav is there? I think not audible. Any
Eu
other
só tinha respondia. Oh, eu tinha-lhe pedido aqueles documentos.
I think on Mr. Vivek Gupta, what is the crop size of Guinea Bissau? Mr. Antonio is there? Sir, what is the crop size of Bissau? Mr. Antonio? I think Antonio is unmuted. Sir, it is difficult to quantify the crop size at this point of time. Last year, the crop was very high. It was historic in San Juan.
Hello?
Yes, sir, tell me, sir. What is the crop
Yes.
size of Bissau? Anticipated crop size of Bissau during this season?
The crop is finished about August, maybe. I don't know. What you want? I don't know. I don't understand you.
So what is the
Uh,
crop
quantidad.
size of Bissau? Okay, Pradeep will answer on that one.
No, like I'm just translating the quantity. Quantidad.
Quantidades, it's the global campaign. Yes.
No, for Bissau, Guinea-Bissau.
Guinea-Bissau is about 270,000, more or less, today.
Okay.
It is here.
Okay, sir.
270,000 is here.
Yes, sir. 270,000 you are anticipating. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. Sir. Any other questions from the delegates? Please post your questions in the chat box or you can raise your hands because we are nearing the end of this webinar. In Senegal, if I want to get the Bissau ASEAN, what is the export levy? Please explain.
See, there is no, there was 10 francs of tax they put from Bissau to Senegal that they removed. So now Bissau cargo, if borders are open, it can go to Senegal. Only that 32 francs tax is there.
Okay. Any other questions from the delegates? Please raise your hands. The chat box will be open for 5 more minutes. Delegates can chat with each other. How much is the ASEAN per kg in Bissau? What is the current cost of ASEAN in Bissau in CFA term?
Right now, it is between 520 to 525. So that is right now they're asking. I don't know.
There's 630
Maybe
to
it's come down or
625.
stable.
If I'm
Sorry,
not
6.
wrong.
Sorry. My mind is fixed with 5.
Okay, 630 to 635.
Yeah.
Okay. Not an issue. Sometimes it happens. Now we are coming to the end of this session. Our sincere thanks to Mr. Antonio Moto and Pradeep Varghese for sharing their valuable inputs on the Guinea-Bissau and Senegal cashew season and the challenges what they are facing. And we thank both of you for their comprehensive view on the Guinea-Bissau cashew season. Thank you once again.
Thank you. Thank you
Thank you so
too.
much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Also thanking the delegates for their participation. Without their participation, the seminar would be fruitful. Thank you so much. We'll meet you once again.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.